Hi, I'm Wiley Petersen for Bull Rider Coach, and I just wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about ropes and how to pick one for the whatever hand you ride with. So a lot of people don't know that ropes are actually made for whatever hand that you hang on with. So if you're riding with your right hand, then you want to get a right-handed rope and so forth. So right here I have a couple ropes. This rope here, you can see the main thing to look for when you're getting a rope is look at the way the leather is laid. So when you go to pick the rope, if you're gonna ride, let's say I'd ride left-handed, so I'm gonna take the rope and I'm gonna set this down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the rope here, and I'm gonna put my left hand in against the block just like I would when I was riding. Now if you look at which way my thumb's going, my thumb's this direction. Now look at the leather is also going in that direction, and that tells me that it's a left-handed rope. Now if I were to take this rope and put it in my right hand, you can see my thumb's going this way, the leather's actually going the other way. So that tells me that this is not a right-handed rope. And the reason for that is that it's braided in such a way that when you go to twist up on your rope, that braid actually tightens up, and it's going to stop you from going clear over the front, versus if I'm riding with the wrong hand and I twist it the way I would if I'm getting out over my rope. You can see that leather opens up and the rope's more likely to rotate all the way over. So it's just a good way to prevent hangups, is just having a good solid rope that when you go to turn it like that, you can just feel the handle just stops. The rope's tight, the leather's nice and tight, so you just kind of want to look out for that. Another thing you can look at is whether the rope's full leather, tightly braided, or some ropes will go like this one here. This one here is probably 3/4 braided and then half skip on the end. And what that does is it allows for a little more give. So if you have sore wrists and things like that, you might want to take a rope that doesn't have a full braided leather handle like that. And then, so here's another example so the last rope I showed you was a left-handed rope. This rope is a right-handed rope. So again, I put my hand in against the block like I would if I'm riding. And now I look at which way my thumb's going and which way the leather's going the same way, right? So if I were to put my left hand in this rope, and you can see my thumb's going this way, the braid's actually going the opposite way. So just that's the easiest way to tell what hand a rope is made for. Another thing is to look at whether it's Brazilian or American rope. So you can see this is a Brazilian rope here. It's got the wear strip, or the tail, is coming off of the handle here. Whereas an American rope, the body or the loop comes off of where the block is. So again, just a side-by-side comparison of the two. The bottom rope is Brazilian, the top rope is American. So American's gonna have your body, your loop coming off of the block side. The Brazilian rope's gonna have your wear strip and your tail coming coming off the block side. Okay, so those are the easiest those are the most simple ways of explaining ropes. There's a lot of different types, different plaits. You can have pretty wide, soft, super soft, mushy tails, to tightly braided, a little more tighter braided here. Just that's a preference thing. Talk to your rope braider and just tell them kind of what you're looking for. And if you're just starting out, the best thing you can do is just go with a seven plaits, straight through on your handle and on your tail. That's a good middle of the road. It's not too hard, it's not too soft. And then that's from there you can gauge, you know, what I like a little bit more in my hand, or what I like a little less. Do I want it a little softer, a little harder, that kind of stuff. That's the stuff you play with as you go, and you know, as you get to ride more and get more experience, you'll know what you prefer over other things. So, all right, thanks for watching, and just email us, comment on the video if you have any questions, and we appreciate all your support.